Hi guys, I am here with my dad, and I know I've told you a crap ton about the Ultimate Reset and his great success for it, and he is now here to answer your questions. You gonna say hi?
Hi! I'm wondering what those questions are because I have no idea what they are. So we're going to find out. I have a feeling.
Alright, so I have a couple questions that I came up with as well as some of the ones that you guys have asked. The first question is, was it expensive to shop for food for the Ultimate Reset? How did you keep the cost down?
Well, we did find some sales, but I mean, the cost of poor health far outweighs the cost of good food, so I think that it makes sense to buy good food.
Next question. Someone is concerned about being a picky eater. Do you feel a picky eater can do this? How did you personalize recipes if it had something you didn't like?
Alright, well, there was the seaweed. We really didn't enjoy the seaweed while going through the program, and I didn't go through it alone. However, we were able to enjoy some of the other meals in lieu of the seaweed. So, and we tried it. I mean, so like I ate it all in the beginning, but like when it was available the next day on the recipe list, I substituted something else. So there's lots of other things, and my best guess is because I wanted to offer those folks some new recipes and things we came up with that follow the program. Some recipes maybe they didn't think of, but ones that we'd like to share. So I'm thinking slight modifications so long as you stick within the program and the foods types that they want you to eat and all the other suggestions that they have. I think no one should have any problems finding, something they like amongst the menu choices for each week.
Great. What was your favorite recipe?
Well, it was week one and it was the salmon. We had salmon and a little bit of potatoes. I like that recipe the most because I like fish. But later on, the kale. We really like the kale and the coconut recipe. The kale is very nice. If you like spinach, kale is really good. So I enjoyed that.
Okay, what did you like most about the reset?
I liked losing 6 inches out of my stomach. Around, when you lose 6 inches from your around, what else is there not to like? I mean, that's a big boost in your ego. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm hot. Oh yeah, I'm hot. 6 inches, holy crap!
You're funny, Dad. All right. Did you notice a difference in sleep efficiency and your energy levels?
I'm glad you mentioned sleep efficiency. Yeah, I rested very well, but I had so many dreams, and I'm remembering so many crazy dreams. It is crazy. Like, I went from never remembering dreams or very rarely dreaming to dreaming every night, all the time. And I thought that was pretty interesting because some of my dreams were pretty out there, but it was kind of fun. But yeah, no, I think my sleep was way better than it has ever been.
Energy levels.
I immediately, within the first 3 days, felt a boost in energy, and it's been growing. And although I've been out of the reset for like 2 days now, I've stuck with the program, but introducing a few foods as they suggest slowly. My energy levels have never been higher. I feel really good. But even emotionally, I feel way better. I feel just excited about the world, and like this is really, we've learned so much that I'm excited about it. Like when we're preparing meals now, and I know what I'm getting, and it's not guesswork anymore. It's made a big difference, where I don't have to worry about what I'm eating.
I guess you could say that before the reset, you were pretty coffee dependent. How has your relationship with coffee changed over the past 21 days?
I didn't find it that hard. I cut it down. I just had a very little bit of coffee in the morning, and I cut out the cream and the sugar, which I never used a lot of sugar before anyway, but I completely knocked out the cream. So just a couple shots of just regular black coffee in the morning, and I've kept it to that.
Very nice. All right, and last question. What was your biggest takeaway from the reset?
oh my God, it's just been such a learning lesson. I never paid attention to what I ate or how many calories it was or whether it was good or not. I just like got through every day and never. Now I'm like, how many calories is it? What nutrients does it have? It's just like a complete relearning of how we eat. And the fact that I could get so many really good foods and create so many recipes that were healthy for me, and I don't miss all the bad stuff. That's the big takeaway. Is I don't miss, like when we went grocery shopping today, I walked by all the aisles, including bacon and all the stuff I thought I was going to miss. And with the new diets and all the stuff we've been eating, I really don't miss it that much. I'm really surprised that I don't need that stuff. And cheese was one of the big ones. We cut cheese out, and I don't know. I just don't need it. We found some hummus that I had on some salad, and it was roasted red pepper. And it was very cheese-like, but yet healthy, and it didn't have the digestive downfalls because cheese really affects me negatively. I was like, this seems like having cheese, and yet it's not cheese, and I'm very happy and satisfied. So what I've learned is a lot of substitutions. In other words, where I thought I'd want this, but we've just kind of figured out ways around not having to have the stuff that's really negatively affecting me. And I've noticed that my body is really in tune to what's good and what's not. And my digestive system has never worked so well. And that is the big takeaway, is we can find things that work. They seem to have all the same taste appeal, and yet not the negative effects on my digestive system. So that was the big takeaway. It was like, wow. So I think that's another big part of it. So like I feel good, and my digestive system is working better, and that makes a big difference.
I just thought of one more question. Who would you recommend the Ultimate Reset to?
You mean someone who I know?
Who would you feel this is perfect for?
Someone that really wants to take a deep look at what they've been eating, and is it good for them? Do they want to learn a little bit more about cooking, and can I prepare foods that are healthy for me? If I'm running to work and I've got to have, something with me that's good for me, I've been throwing together some salads, having some fresh chopped fruit, some stuff prepared the night before. I never thought that way before. I'd be on the road and I'd be going through McDonald's drive-thru, and so what this also has made me do is I'm reading all the calorie charts. I looked at a McDouble the other day and it was 390 calories, and I'm like, oh my God. When I think of all the good nutrients I can take in for that same amount of caloric intake, I'm like, I can't believe I've been eating this crap. So, I mean, it's just been a way big learning lesson for me. I just had no idea how much I was going to learn. When we started the program, I didn't know what I was going to learn. I knew it was going to be a good program, but I didn't know how much I was going to learn. So the takeaway for me is, wow, that's a lot to learn. Yes, it works, but I think more importantly than the fact that it works is the fact that you learn so much that it's going to go take you from getting through the program and take you beyond. So yes, I've detoxified, and yes, I've dropped 24 pounds, but what's more important is I'm going to be eating healthy from now for the rest of my life, and all the things I never paid attention to mean a lot to me now that didn't before. So, now I read everything. When we're shopping, I literally read every label and go, okay, how does this affect me? How much can I have if I do eat this? And I know how many calories I'm eating and where that's going to lead me. And, having proper digestion, feeling good after you've eaten makes a big difference. So I've learned, I guess it's just a big learning lesson. It's like, oh my God, I never thought I was going to learn that much. I knew it was going to do me good, but I didn't think I was going to learn all what I learned. So that's the takeaway. You learn a lot.
That's awesome. And now I'm even more excited to actually do it for myself and have Nick with me doing it for the second time. Thanks so much, Dad, for answering our questions, and thank you so much for everyone for watching. Information about how you can do the Ultimate Reset will be in the bar below. Please post any questions or email me at k@kfitness.com. Thank you.